Yeah, I learned how to make gummy bears. Oh, I should probably warn you, going live in now.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Alright.
Alright, and then did you get the link to the... Or not the link, but the number for the room?
Uh-oh. It should be in the chat, right?
Yeah.
It's 98671.
Oh, that works. So how do I...
So on the left-hand side, it says, you know, like kind of custom rooms, and then once you select that, it'll ask you to join.
What was the number again?
98671.
98671. I like how I can't actually just type that in.
Everlong. Okay, you are in.
That's me. There's a bunch of characters that I haven't unlocked yet, I guess.
Yeah, I played the game once. And apparently it was only for about a minute. Well, I guess it would have been 6 minutes if it's a tenth of a minute, or of an hour or so.
Ready for battle. Okay, let's do it. What do we want to go? Random?
Sure.
I don't have any preference. I'm not even sure how to move or anything yet, so...
Oh, it actually allows you to vote. That's interesting.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. You vote for a room. Okay, now what?
3, 2, 1, brawl!
So we like...
This is so bad.
Oh! Snap! Oh! Wow!
Sorry about that.
Well, I didn't realize we were actually like kind of doing like... I need to get to that weapon, huh?
Alright. Shoot.
Ooh, ouch.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Oh, that worked. Getting a very strong Smash Brothers vibe out of it.
Yeah. We did the Smash Brothers tournament not too long ago, so...
Oh no!
I
keep like falling down.
So you can like double and triple jump, I think.
I wonder if it would help if I plugged in my Xbox controller to this.
Oh, that was my 3 lives. Okay, so now...
Oh, are you not using a controller? Well, that's probably what's going on.
Yeah, I'm mouse and keyboard.
Oh boy, that's not what these are not made to do that. This is okay. And there's like a 6-minute timer. That's too long.
Too long.
Well, other than that, Tristan's just survived too long. That's really the problem.
Yeah, why am I stomping?
I feel like I should be one of like those esports announcers and talk about how... And now Tristan's got him cornered and...
Super in-depth strategy. I'm jumping around and trying to hit him. There he goes.
No!
Hey, it worked! Alright.
Alright.
See if I can knock you off again before... Oh, that didn't work.
I was gonna come down there and shoot you again.
Like, I haven't played any of the Smash Brothers games since the one on the Nintendo 64. So, I may not be... Ouch! Hey, that works. Let's do that again.
So I'm finally like getting it that like this game is about like just knocking people off.
Yeah.
Like off the board and stuff. It doesn't seem like you do much damage. It seems like it's all about like somehow pushing somebody off. Whoa!
Thanks for that.
Happy to help.
Oh.
Why did I do that?
Whoa. Whoa.
That's what I needed.
Alright, so it says we have a couple of folks here watching, so let me go ahead and give the introduction. So, hi everybody, and welcome back to Utasio Ninja. I'm Tristan, joined by John and Aaron, playing Brawlhalla tonight. It's not going very well for me. I think. So tonight's just kind of a casual night. Whoa. And so that worked. Yay. Press X to say GG. Alright. So, it's kind of a casual night tonight. I've personally been swamped with work and a couple of other projects I need to take care of, and so my brain is officially turned off. What's next?
What you guys need to do? Turn on teams, you two against me.
Will be this guy. So, what we're gonna do tonight is it's a open mic night. So, if anybody has anything that they want to chat about, or if anybody has any questions for us, stick those in the chat, and then we'll do our best to answer them. My current biggest complaint is I bought a domain that had been previously owned, and the previous owner had abused the domain and got it penalized. And so I didn't realize it was penalized until I'd already built the entire website.
Oh no, yeah, definitely didn't mention that.
Yeah. And so it was a little late for me to go back on it. It's already done. And I didn't even realize there was a problem with it until I went and I started to do some ads for it this morning. In fact, I made a video on it. I was like, hey, this is how I'm doing ads for this website. This is really cool. And then I get an email about 5 minutes after I upload the video saying, hey, by the way, we're not running any ads on your website because you have malicious content on it.
Oh no.
So,
wait, I'm the blue
like,
one.
what are you on the hook for, though? For the client?
Oh, no, it's not a client one. It's a...
oh, okay.
It's
just one that you picked up?
Yeah. So, I mean...
Oh, no.
It can be fixed, but it's just a lot of extra work that I wasn't expecting. And, oops. I actually like buying penalized domains like this because you can get them a lot cheaper. Oops. You can get like really good domains with like really strong backlinks, but they're going to be a lot less expensive because nobody wants to deal with the penalties. And so I kind of see it as a good thing.
Makes sense. Oh, so you knew it was penalized. Did you know it was penalized when you picked it up? Oh, no.
I found out this morning when I got the email from Google saying that they wouldn't let me run ads.
Oh, but the thing is that you probably paid... Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh.
Oh, no.
You probably... Well, so you paid, like, full price for it, then?
Yeah. But luckily it was one of the weird TLDs, and so I only spent, like, $2 on it.
Okay.
So, at this point I'm not really out any money. I'm just out all of the time
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So what can you do with it still? Like what, you know... Like, yeah, I know certainly, like, kind of aging will help to clear things up and stuff, but is there, like, something else you can kind of do to get it back into the good graces?
Yeah, so basically what I need to do is to clean up the site, you know, fix any problems that it might have, which in this case, since I haven't installed any malware on it, it shouldn't be too hard.
Right.
And then after that, I just submit it to him again and have him double check it.
Oh!
You can see your, like, any kind of penalties that you have in your Google search console.
Right.
And so as soon as everything's clean, then you just go in there and you submit it to have it reviewed again. And
so when you say submit, like, is there, like, you know, any any individuals that you can actually like kind of talk through the process, or?
Yeah. So typically, what'll happen is it will be reviewed by an actual person,
Right.
and then what you do is you just explain, why you're submitting it for a review.
Mm.
Come on, you can do it. No, it's just a question to see who falls first.
Player 2 wins.
That worked. I like the cow guy. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, right. So what you do is you submit it for a review, and then you have a little box in it that says why you're submitting it for review, why you think that the penalty should be removed. And typically, I just say, hey, I just bought this domain. You can check the the whois records and everything, and there's clearly nothing on it now, so it should be fine. And then they go through, they do the review, and then if you pass the review, then they remove the penalty. If you don't pass the review, then you keep the penalty. And it can be a little bit risky to, if you go in and ask for the review and you don't actually make any of those changes, because they can then start to penalize the entire account and not just an individual website.
Right.
So, it's I'm gonna focus just on killing Aaron because this has been a consistent problem for me.
I'm not good at staying just staying on the map.
Hey.
But yeah, that's kind of the process behind it. So like I said, I went through and I got everything cleaned up this morning. Turns out there's a couple of websites that you can go and you can look at, and they'll actually check and scan the site for you and let you know if there are any, anything that may have been compromised. And I just found out about them this morning because this is the first time I dealt with this particular penalty. But yeah, that worked. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything cleaned. Google's given it the clean bill of health, and so I just need to submit everything again, and then have them turn my ads on. No, you can do it.
Hey. This isn't bad.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
No. Damn it.
So, I think the hardest penalty to deal with or to recover from is the unnatural backlinking. That one's a pain in the butt, because then what you have to do is you have to go through and you have to get something called a disavow list, which is basically a list of all the domains on your site that you think are toxic. And then basically you tell Google, hey, these domains are bad, we don't actually want them. And then they remove those domains from your backlink profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not going well.
Either I'm really good at this or you guys are really bad.
I think it's a little both.
Oop, never mind.
Well, I gotta try and take you down twice now.
Alright. Well, that didn't work. I
I just
play.
can't stand the map. Keep like falling, just just even on my own. Like the first life I lost, it's just walking around.
Wait, what?
I used to play a ton of Smash Brothers back in the day. I've actually been really tempted to go and get the new one.
Just
So.
played it the other day. Did a release party.
Oh yeah? Is it any
It was
good?
good. It was pretty typical. Typical Smash. Actually, I didn't even know there was a difference between that one and the one previous.
Yeah, I
There's
was
a lot of jumping and this kind of thing in the original Raiders of the Lost Ark game.
Okay.
My brother and I died a lot trying to solve that one.
I don't think I ever played that one.
That's an old game. That's like Atari, 800, I think, maybe, or not even. You probably can just get it what's it called? It's probably like one of those games you can play on a browser.
Yeah, they went and they added a whole bunch of games to what was it? Some government website, and it's all the old DOS games.
Oh, interesting.
I can't remember what it's called. It's the big library.
No.
I even got the cool
Library
pose on
Converse?
it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you can actually go in and you can play them on your computer, like through the browsers. And so, like all the old, like I said, there's especially a lot of DOS games, but then they have a whole bunch of like the Atari games and stuff like that.
Let's do.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep with the cow. I'm doing good, but we'll go ahead and switch it up. What's his name? Taro? Taros.
Do you know how you unlock the other characters? Do you have to pay for them?
It looks like you can unlock them with the gold that you get at the end of each round.
That might make sense.
Oh, yeah, so that's been my headache for the week. What have you guys been up to?
Just released a video, or excuse me, a post on LinkedIn. I've been trying to focus on LinkedIn. I was trying to figure out who I was because I picked random, so because I finally realized, it's the one that's not doing anything.
Yeah, I just lost myself too. Can't get
No.
Oh, I thought that was me.
So this can help. You have 3 jumps, and you can always wall jump.
Oh, okay. Got it. Good to know.
And,
Mostly just arguing with people that it's no matter what I do, I don't seem to learn.
No.
If I don't have a contract in place, that people will sometimes not keep their word.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, that's kind of why contracts have become necessary. But yeah.
But all too often, it's like, oh yeah, you can trust. We don't need a contract. We'll just, I do business on a handshake. Sure you do.
Whoa.
Yeah, until it stops being convenient.
Exactly.
No, I think this is for me.
Almost. This is problematic.
Yeah, I've got a gun now.
What?
That's not a gun, that's a cannon.
It's like a floor thing. Why is it so... Okay, did it zoom out for you too? Okay, there we go.
Oop, that hurt. I see, this is my concern because every time I find a game that's relatively similar to a game I like, but it's free to play, I end up, having to go out and buy the other game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happened with Paladins. I got that to see if I'd like Overwatch.
Right.
Then I end up buying Overwatch, and then my wife says, "How many video games do you really need?" So, all of them?
But not Rocket League.
Well, at least it's not board games, because then it takes up physical space too. Like I have friends who are really into, the European board games, and so they have like shelves like full of these big boxes and stuff.
So my house is like.
So at least you're not taking up your physical closet space too.
Oh no!
Oh,
I lost.
Player 3 wins.
Or don't be so surprised.
Yeah, so I got 30 gold. So how do we... Can we unlock them?
Well, they don't bring up some sort of like payment screen when I try and select one of these characters, which obviously these guys don't know how to do free to play very well.
For contracts, is this for any projects that?
Nah, this is with this is with someone who I'm not going to name, but the person you connected me with.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to publicly shame anybody, but you know.
Yeah, the channel's not really big enough to do a good job of that quite yet.
3,
So.
2, 1, brawl.
But you gotta be careful too, like kind of when you do stuff in public and everything. Like if
It
what's
can
it
come
called?
back and
Yeah, they can like kind of always come back after you and like say it's like slander and all that kind of stuff.
oh, exactly.
Well, where's that octopus thing coming from?
Really, the level just doesn't like you.
Oops.
I like this sword. Screw your little cannon. Hey.
Whoa!
Oops.
Where's that octopus thing coming from? Whoa!
That's one of my attacks.
Whoa! Yeah.
Oh, I'm underperforming. All right.
Oh, Tristan, are you dead?
Oh, I
No,
am dead.
not yet.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, that worked.
Yep.
Nope.
So, John, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about using LinkedIn for videos lately. Like, do you have any thoughts on that or any tips?
Yeah, there's a gal called String Gwen. She's been doing a lot, so I'm actually in a LinkedIn group with her now, and just basically seeing if I can, basically pick up some, what she's doing and stuff. I mean, to be honest, she's really like kind of, it's not as though like she's doing stuff that's like really high production value, but it goes back to the same thing that like, you hear about on YouTube and, just about any of these, like kind of, it always goes back to the ideas about consistency, talking about things, like kind of that are relevant to your audience and stuff. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's just, like the key is like kind of finding where it is that you can really kind of keep going and stuff, and then just doing it, like kind of, I mean, it's funny how like we always look for like some kind of magic formula and stuff, but it's always back to the basics,
Lord Frax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that to definitely be the case too. Like, I've actually been trying to improve like video quality and everything over here, and like there's a little bit of a tick up from it, but really it's just a question of, the content,
Yeah.
And these live streams are outperforming like everything I upload, so.
3,
People just want to
2,
see video games.
1, brawl.
Yeah. And I'm cool with that. I'm,
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, so that's who I gotta worry about. Okay, my character's animation literally just swings her bow. Like, what? Like,
Whoa!
horrible.
No!
Oh, I just summon a wolf. That's cool too.
Come on, little buddy, you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I found that his moveset's pretty powerful. Really good for mobility.
Yeah.
Oh!
There you go.
No!
Bye.
Yeah, that didn't work out how I was hoping it would.
Ooh, I got dagger hands. Screwed now.
Yeah, I'm trying to sit down and put together, like, I realize I've only been doing this for a week, but just sitting down and putting together just some of the case study type stuff and just some of the interesting data I've picked up so far.
Cool.
So. Gotta upload a few more videos to do some little tests, and I was planning to sit down today and like work on new thumbnails for everything, but I ended up getting a little distracted.
By video games or by the site that didn't work?
The site thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, do the... Okay. Okay, they are the same button. Because B and Y are supposedly both heavy attack, but that explains why. I'm alternating between the two trying to do different attacks, but that's just not going to do anything.
Come on, you can do it. Recover.
Bye.
Oh, wow.
I almost made it. Alright.
This is problematic. Oh! Did I throw my weapon away, or you must have blasted it in my hand? Do we have anybody watching still?
Says that there's one person, but I think it's me.
Where'd you go? Oh, you died really quickly. There we go.
Player 3 wins.
Ooh.
You and I haven't really chatted before. Why don't you... I'm sure you've done an introduction for some of the people that have listened to the stream, but maybe catch me up on what it is that you specialize in.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
So basically, lately it's been masterminding and stuff. That's been the thing that I've been really focusing on and stuff. Where you get together different people from their different backgrounds and stuff, and you meet on a regular basis and see how you can like up level together. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So it's to me, like, I realize at a certain point that like we don't need more courses or ebooks or this or that. You just need to like kind of basically take action and then like get together with people and kind of check in and periodically and stuff like that, whether it's weekly, every other week. Some masterminds are done monthly and stuff like that, and like the ones I'm doing are like Skype and Zoom, that kind of thing and stuff, but other people do them like physically in person, and I think there's a lot of value to that as well. So
yeah, totally. I know that some of the masterminds I'm a part of have been absolutely instrumental in me making it as far as I have so far.
Nice.
So
yeah, I've been in 2 of John's masterminds so far. We're doing. There was an original one way back in the day. That was for video marketing.
Video, yeah.
And then after that, we've been doing. I'm not even sure like what to call it. It's the English as a second language / business / like tech stuff. It's really interesting.
That's pretty much it. I mean, right now it's been like kind of just mainly that the different members English is a second language, but like everyone's background is somehow related to tech too. So that's really been just based on what everyone's kind of interest / background is and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been really neat. Like I've really enjoyed going to it. Actually, it's tomorrow now. I'm thinking about it.
Oh right, yep.
But like,
so my understanding, a couple masterminds that you do run already.
Well, that's the only one that I'm in right now. So I'm not sure if you got any. Whoops, any other ones going, John?
No.
Ouch.
I'm not staying in the middle of this.
Come on back up. Got a present for you. Oops. Never mind. That wasn't recorded, right? Nobody saw that. I had to hop over real quick and make sure I accidentally paused the stream for a second before that went live.
Oh. Whoa.
So there must be 3 different types of weapons then, I'm assuming. There's a gun, there's kind of like a... Hi. Oh, you beat Tristan, John.
I'm so just amazed to be live still.
Oh shit!
Oh, what was that?
That was good timing.
Did I do that?
That was the present that Tristan was receiving.
Yeah, it's delayed delivery, but it worked.
Oh! Oh, that's it.
Player 3 wins.
So aside from the ESL Mastermind, is there any others that you run, John?
Pretty much I do like content for clients. I mean, that's the other thing that kind of like, pays the bill, so to speak, and stuff. So the mastermind thing is really where I'd like to kind of build on and kind of, for the future and stuff like that. Part of the thing too is like, I've had even like some different projects that come out of the mastermind where, like collaborating with some of the, different folks on, little stuff where like I either refer business or, just like, one of the, clients in the mastermind, I'm helping them to develop software for guitar practice and stuff. And all I'm doing is basically, advising and just basically being a board member on that one, stuff like that. I mean, because I don't. It's funny because I don't have programming experience and I don't have. I am not a guitar player. I would love to, learn something like that, but it's that thing where, like for that one, I'm just basically just. Sitting in on the meetings and kind of like advising, giving my thoughts and stuff like that about the directions and like kind of. And the other thing is like kind of it's connected to the other stuff I do, which is again content, marketing and developing content and stuff. And so different times like we're coming up with a strategy to kind of attract new users and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm brown. I'm trying to figure out who I am. How do we get across without like dying?
Oh no. Stay down there, Tristan. Or you can just go over there.
Leave me alone. I've had a rough day.
Oh no! No!
Just hear this thunk, 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 thunk.
My thing is I just cannot stay on the map. Yep, there we go again. Don't!
Oh no. I guess I used my triple jump earlier, and then... Hey!
Oh! Nope.
Oh, you figured out how to throw him. I was going to do that to you. It's like, that's going to be really clever of me. He's going to be like, whoa, how'd you do that?
Oh, shoot. Still haven't figured out how you get which weapon yet.
Oops, that's a run jump.
Wow, that was convenient. Oh no. Oh, you have 2 lives left. This is problematic. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's because I fell off the map, that's right. I'll take it.
Alright. Oh, don't fall off. That would have been embarrassing.
Tell me you got something for me again.
Uh-oh. This meeting is ended. I think we just lost chat, so let me fix that here in a second.
Player 2 wins.
Can I join my meeting? See if I can rejoin that. Nope, guess not. Just 1 second.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, I got a little message saying, hey, just so you know, the call ended.
Yep.
Alright. You're still waiting for John, though.
Oh, he left.
Just noticed you guys disappeared. I wonder if we... Let's try this.
Okay, so yeah, you can buy other characters.
Yeah, it's the little green button up there, the store.
Yep. just costs an obscene amount of... Well, I guess we've only been playing for like 20 minutes, and...
Yeah. About almost a quarter of the way there. Fifth of the way.
Ah, they have Shovel Knight.
I saw Rayman.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
Alright.
Is he coming back?
I'm not sure yet. He's saying that next time we should play World of Tanks or World of Warships, where he's a lot better at and he can beat us.
I figured as much. This probably didn't seem like his game.
Yeah.
It was his suggestion, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. How long have we been on here for?
We've been on for 40 minutes.
Okay. That should be about good for a stream for tonight.
All right.
So cool. Any final thoughts before I shut it down?
Well, sometimes business sucks, but the next week things get better, so don't give up.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Alrighty.
All right.
Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out. And John stepped out for a bit, but appreciate having him on here too. It's always a lot more fun when it's a group and we get a little bit more of a dynamic going. It's not just me sitting here talking to myself, so I really appreciate that. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.